Welcome to all of you to what I trust will be a very exciting and inspiring conference. Mostly in particular, I welcome Professor Bertel Anderson, who will do us the honor to open this conference. My name is Jan Vasbinder, and I have been the director of Paralimes for the last few years. Paralimes means beyond boundaries, and that very nicely sums up the mission of the organization is to go beyond boundaries of disciplines, cultures, and institutes to explore complexity. Paralimes is the successor of the Complexity Program. When the Complexity Institute was launched in April 2014, the Complexity Program and Paralimes, the Complexity Program was renamed Paralimes. So it started to explore new and exciting areas of interest and continued organizing conferences like the one we are about to start. As we want to get this conference going, I will not say very much. Just a few remarks about logistics and some thoughts about the theme, silent transformation. To start with some logistics. Please silence all your electronic devices. All speakers will have 1.5 hours for their talk and the subsequent discussions, roughly split half-half. After each talk, there is a break for coffee, tea, or lunch, not at the same time, in which you can corner speakers or look at the stock market prices or check your email or think about silent transformations. All the talks and discussions will be recorded, and these recordings will eventually be uploaded in the internet. Students will walk around with microphones. Please make sure that when you have a question or a comment, to use one of those microphones and to state your name and where you come from. Please note that all our chairs are young scientists. For almost all of them, it is the first time they will chair a session with speakers of the reputation and renown that we have for this conference. I greatly admire their courage to take on this job, and I should add that none of them, when asked, hesitated for a second. We have no last-minute changes in the program that you got, so let me say some small things about silent transformations. Silent transformations refers to processes of change that take place over long time spans, and that go mostly unnoticed until their effects become visible. Evolution can definitely be seen as a silent transformation, but not all silent transformations are evolution, or can qualify as evolution. There's a distinct period in the evolution when a kind of silent transformation entered the world scene that cannot be described as in evolutionary terms, namely those transformations that were induced by man's interference with nature. It was when Homo sapiens started to intervene in nature that a whole group of new silent transformations came into being. Amongst many of those other things, so transformations brought us things like culture, agriculture, environmental change, climate change, healthcare, and of course science, and all the benefits and consequences thereof. So this conference is both about silent transformations that follow the timeline of natural evolution and about silent transformations that take place a lot faster than that. Still, the changes they create take place so slow that from day to day, we do not see them happening like growing old or climate change. And with that in mind, we looked for speakers who could enlighten us with examples of silent transformations that they deal with. And as you can see from the program, we have succeeded to find such speakers, all leaders in their field.